Welcome to the live red carpet show for the People's Choice Awards. I'm Steve Patterson.
And I'm Julianne Hough, and welcome. We are thrilled to be kicking off the very first award show of the season.
Right.
And what better award than from you, the people.
Oh,
it's so exciting.
Oh, that sounded so sincere. We've got a jam-packed hour ahead as all of tonight's stars are arriving here to downtown LA's Nokia Theater to celebrate the biggest and best in movies, music, and yes, television.
That's right. We'll be chatting with your favorite celebrities, giving you sneak peeks into tonight's biggest moments from our lovely host, Kaley Cuoco. And believe it or not, we're actually going to start giving a few awards away right here on the red carpet ourselves. We're that antsy.
I think that means we're breaking a few rules, but who cares? Let's do it.
What better way to count down to tonight's show than with the brains behind tonight's production. My first special guest is the mastermind behind some of your favorite shows, Survivor, Apprentice, and his latest smash, The Voice, the one and only Mr. Mark Burnett. Well, hello.
How you doing?
Do you like that? The brains, the mastermind, do you like? I wrote it.
It's big props. Hope I can live up to it tonight.
Well, you're no stranger to these big award shows. Obviously, MTV Movie Awards, Emmys, the third time here at the PCAs. What's it like to produce a show like this versus something like The Survivor?
Very different. This is very, very live in the moment, lots of energy. And on these shows, you really don't know what's going to happen until in the middle of the show. You know, are we long? Are we short? How's the comedy going? And tonight we have some great short films, great comedic short films, great performances from Faith Hill and Demi Lovato. It's going to be a fun night tonight.
No, I saw some of it in rehearsal.
And you're in the show.
I am in the show. It's a big surprise, right? But I mean, I saw some of the rehearsals. I mean, really, really honestly, very funny. And Kaley Cuoco, I know this is her first time hosting. That's a big job up there. How's she doing?
She's amazing. I mean, I'd seen her host the Teen's Choice Awards, and she's very naturally comedic and funny, had a long career, and she's been so great to work with. I mean, she's in the Big Bang Theory film, very, very funny. The opening on stage is very comedic. She's also in the Parks and Rec film. Yeah. I mean, it's so funny, a CBS star in an NBC, with an NBC cast in a film. But everyone knows everyone, and she's just up for comedy. She's very funny.
Well, that's the thing about this show. I mean, it's a celebration of movies and music and television. And I know you're just a fan of all of these yourselves, but is there a big standout this past year? A couple of things that you saw or heard that you just absolutely loved?
Yeah, I mean, hard. I mean, everyone, you know, Bridesmaids, how can you not love that, right? Hangover 2, Harry Potter, how can you not love that? Yeah. You know, so totally, and on the television, loving my buddy Ashton, now in 2.5 Men. Very, very funny. You know.
Well, it's just, I think
I love Big Bang Theory, Kaley.
There it is, the plug from the brain himself. Well, thank you so much. I know you have a big show to put on, so thank you so much for stopping by before your big moment. Thank you.
Very nice in green.
Well, thank you so much. It's the color, huh? All right, earlier Steve talked to the host of the People's Choice Awards, Kaley Cuoco, before she had to run inside. Take a look.
Well, look who made time for us, the host who's working in just minutes, Kaley Cuoco.
I know, I'm on in seconds, and I came to talk to you. I'm going to hold on to you so I don't fall.
Please do, please do. Kaley, stabilizing. What's the plan? How do you walk out in this? Is this what you're coming out? You're starting the show in this?
This is not, because I can't walk in this. No, the next dress I can walk in. So we've decided on how much movement I have to have goes with each dress.
How many total dresses are we working in tonight?
I told you, 27.
It is a record number of
goal.
wardrobe changes.
I hope I get there. I don't know if I will, but that's the goal.
What about maybe a spoiler? We're minutes away. What's a spoiler? What should people at home know is coming up at the People's Choice Awards?
Betty White.
What do you? Is it Betty going to be doing something that we should know about?
Might be opening with me.
Really?
Yeah, so we'll see.
How did that process go? Did you just call Betty up? Are you like that with Betty?
My people called Betty's people, and we were like, hell yeah, and she's in. So, me and Betty, baby.
Wow. And besides your show, who are you pulling for tonight? Who's your favorite?
Jim Parsons, Kaley Cuoco, and The Big Bang Theory.
We got really, really close. We got so close right there. Hey, tell me this, and I'll let you go, but here's what I'd like to know, and I think people at home might be interested to find out, what show is on your DVR that people would be like, really? That's on her DVR?
A Millionaire Matchmaker.
Really?
Yeah.
Any
Top
reasons
Chef.
why?
I'm so entertained by it. I'm entertained by horrible television. Anything gossipy, silly, I mean, it's real.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I like
Totally.
reality.
I get that. I get that. All right, we're going to let Kaley go inside. In the meantime, Suchin's hanging out with someone. Suchin, who you got?
That's right. As Kathy just said, live and delicious. I'm standing here with Sharon Osborne and Kelly Osborne. You guys both look stunning. We were talking a little bit earlier. Did you actually coordinate this together?
No, we did not. And I went out of my way to purposely not tell my mom what I was wearing, so we didn't have that weird mother-daughter moment that she loves so much of us showing up wearing similar outfits. And it bloody happened without me even, like, she called me last night and I'm like, I haven't decided what I'm wearing, knowing full well. And then I get there and I'm like, oh, damn it, we look nuts again.
Mothers always get their wish. Don't you think so? Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, it comes with being a mother. You have to.
And speaking of family, congratulations to the both of you. Grandmother for the first time, auntie for the first time. How does it feel to have such a big, big thing coming down the pipeline?
It's fantastic
Yeah.
because I love the fact that our family is growing and there's going to be more of us. I just love it.
Yeah.
And I'm just so excited. I keep telling my brother, it's your baby, but it's really my baby. So whenever you don't really want, if you want a night out, just let me know. And he's like, no, and you're not spoiling my child. I think I'm the most excited out of anyone besides Lisa, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the beauty of grandmothers and aunties. You can spoil a baby and then just return them to the parents, you know, no responsibility.
Listen, and if the baby turns out wrong, it's not our fault.
no.
The
not at all.
parents.
Now, let's get to some work here. Howard Stern is going to be on America's Got Talent this season. Or should we be afraid? Should we be frightened?
I'm terrified. I am absolutely terrified because no, not for me, for the contestants. I'm scared what he's going to say to them.
And Kelly's like, well, let's see what he's going to be wearing for the show, right?
well, it's like my dad. They both wear the same thing every day. Black. And the same glasses.
There it is. Well, thank you both for stopping by. It was lovely. It's always lovely to see you both. Thank you so much. All right, Steve, at the top of the red carpet.
How about that, Suchin? We got through an interview with the Osbornes, no bleep button. I'm very impressed. Well, guys, throughout the hour, our host, Kaley Cuoco, is going to give you guys at home some clues about who's a part of tonight's biggest can't-miss moments. How well do you know your favorite stars? Get ready. Here's clue number one.
She got her start in a Frosted Flakes commercial and has been on a ton of amazing shows like Party of Five, The X-Files, West Wing, and Third Rock from the Sun. Can you guess? I know the answer because she's one of my all-time faves. Plus, it says her name on this cue card right here. But if you want to find out, you got to watch the show.
Some of the best and brightest talent are also some of the youngest. So what we did was partner up with MoviePhone to bring you the award for favorite movie star under 25. And throughout the show, we'll highlight each of our talented nominees. Here's your first.
2011 was quite a year for Daniel Radcliffe. Not only was he cast as the lead in the horror film The Woman in Black, he also top-lined the hit Broadway production of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Oh right, there was also a little something called Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Radcliffe is poised to have a giant career on stage and screen, but what he really wants to do in the future is direct. Dan's a regular Renaissance man, and that's why he's one of our favorite stars under 25.
When we come back, we'll be revealing our first winner of 2012 for favorite cable TV drama in the cast. Guess what? They're all right here. Will it be Dexter, Game of Thrones, Pretty Little Liars, True Blood, or White Collar? Gonna have to stick with us after the break to find out. You're watching the People's Choice Awards live, red carpet here on Reels. guys. Welcome back to the People's Choice Awards Live, red carpet on reels, the very first award show to kick off this exciting season. Now, you, the fans, I think you can even hear yourselves there. You cast a record-breaking 238 million votes. But listen, we're not letting you off the hook just yet. There are still 2 categories open for voting. Here are the nominees for Favorite New TV Comedy. We've got New Girl, Last Man Standing, Two Broke Girls, Suburgatory, and Up All Night. And Favorite New TV Drama. Will it be Terra Nova, Once Upon a Time, Revenge, Secret Circle, or Person of Interest? Here's what you got to do. Hit up peopleschoice.com to pick your fave. They'll be revealing the winner live in tonight's show. All right, back to red carpet business. I believe Suchin is standing by with someone who can dance. I think so. Suchin, what you got?
Absolutely. I'm here with the beautiful Cheryl Burke. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Now, your season 13 partner was Rob Kardashian. You said he was your favorite. What is it about Rob that really, really stood out?
I mean, I love all the Kardashians, but Rob, for me, he's just like so normal. We got along perfect. We had great chemistry, and I think he's my only partner that really improved every single week. We had a blast together.
That's fantastic. Now, if you could have a dream partner that you haven't had yet, who would you love to do a dance with?
I would love, obviously, the obvious, Antonio Banderas, Javier Bardem. Actually, I would love to see someone like Stevie Wonder come on our show. I think it would be really interesting to see if we can get those types of people how to dance.
Yeah, just iconic people, really
Why
having
not?
a great time.
Why not?
You know, obviously we talked about this a bit before. You're almost like a Kardashian now. You've spent so much time with them. Is it sort of surreal, or are they just fantastic friends?
They're amazing friends. You know, I knew Kim when she did the show a while ago, and I think we've just all really bonded, especially since being, you know, with Rob. And I really love that family. They're really normal people, and it's just amazing to see how close they are. They're really a true family.
You know, it's incredible because it's a show about dancing, and yet it's about so much more. You know, I mean, people sort of demons come out, their insecurities. It's a real kind of incredible personal journey.
It is, you know, and I feel like every time I, you know, have a dance partner, we experience so much more together. It's not just about the dancing, it's about really changing that person's life, and I feel like with Rob, it really did change his life, so.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great time in there. It was great to meet you. All right, Steve, I hear you have a triple threat over there.
The triple threat is right here. Neil Patrick Harris. Well, triple threat, what can't he do? Neil, first of all, whenever you came up on this stage,
yes, sir,
they went crazy. The fans went nuts. You never get used to this.
I have a stack of singles. I tossed them their way.
That's right. You tipped them.
No, this is always nice. It's so random what we do. And, you know, the People's Choice, I think, is kind of fun in that way because they're actively voting for these awards. And we got nominated for 2, and that's super excited. So, I don't know. It's fun to get dressed up sometimes.
You're a bit of a connoisseur, too, when it comes to hosting shows like this.
I've done a couple.
Have you spoken to Kaley Cuoco at all? If so, what did you tell her? If not, what would be a word of advice for her?
I'm a fan of people that are hosting being more involved than less involved. You know, sometimes you see the award shows and they'll do like 4 minutes of comedy in the opening, and then there's a voice of God that does most of the intros, and then they come out in different costumes twice, and they're done, right?
Then say goodnight.
And she may very well do that, and good on her. But I suspect since she performs live in front of audiences on her show, that she'll be very comfortable out there. You have to go with the flow. Sometimes people are boring, and you have to comment on it, and sometimes, you know, you're running long, and you got to shorten things up. Like now, probably.
No. Let's talk about work-life balance a little bit.
All right.
You have recently, within hours, changed a diaper or 2.
Yeah, I was joking with you earlier, because it's weird to have, you can't get your head too swollen when people cheer. Oh, wait. Oh, Kobe Smulders is here. They cheer for anybody.
Even Kobe. See that? Even Kobe.
But yeah, like 4 hours ago, I was changing poopy diapers. So
that keeps you grounded.
It would keep anyone grounded, wouldn't it? You know.
Yes, I do.
You know.
I do.
Sometimes that's not fun.
How about this? And we'll let you go. Final question. Hardest question of the night, Neil.
All right.
What song is on your iPod that would really stun people? Like, really? NPH is listening to...
Oh. At the gymnasium, I exercise to Cirque du Soleil music.
Is that right?
Yeah, I have like every Cirque du Soleil album on shuffle. And then while I'm working out and it's one of the, dun 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 dun, then you can like work out real fast. And if it's one of those slow songs, it's like the strong men that lift each other real slow, so you can do really slow reps.
Right.
I like to think I'm a circus guy.
So try that at home, the Cirque du Soleil workout, copyright Neil Patrick Harris. In the meantime, I hear Sucha, and you have some pretty little guests standing by.
Well, I'm here. I'm a very lucky gal, standing with all the pretty little liars. Welcome, ladies. Hi. Now, you all look so beautiful. Do you call each other before award show and tell each other what you're wearing?
No, but we all, nice work, ladies.
Yeah.
We coordinated.
Because it's all black. I was like, oh, they must have a plan.
We didn't even plan it.
We always end up like that. We always color coordinate.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Now, be honest. Who do you think took the longest to get ready tonight?
I was definitely the shortest because I literally got ready in 30 minutes.
I probably took the longest. I like to stretch it out 2.5 hours.
I was about 2. Okay, you have maybe.
All right.
It's like literally 30 minutes. That's it.
In and out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the show has come back last week after a bit of a hiatus. I know Pretty Little Liar fans are kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Do you have any crazy sort of fan stories bombarding you on the streets?
I wouldn't say it's crazy, but I got actually a tweet, and thank you. I got a tweet from one of the fans, and she got a quote that I had said tattooed. So I did see that, yes, on her body with my name on it. So I'm so honored that she did that. It was very sweet. But yes, so.
Yeah, when you have yourself on permanent body, markings, that's probably a sign you've made it. You've made it, Shay. Now, the show has a lot of, twists and turns. Do you guys even know what's coming around the corner, or do they keep you on your toes?
We're right there with the fans in the audience. We have no idea.
They always ask like who A is, and we honestly, whatever.
No idea. We're in the dark. But it's fun. It's more exciting that way.
Exactly.
And obviously this show is not only about the stars, but really about the fans. I mean, what is it about Pretty Little Liar fans that really kind of support the show and support you guys as a cast?
I mean, honestly, I feel the fact that they can relate to, if not one of the characters, little bits of each of us. And I think that's what really makes it so great, is that they can really find themselves in each of us.
Well, you clearly have some very devoted fans, and they voiced their choice, and get this, and picked you guys as their favorite cable TV drama. So I'm proud to present our first official award of the night to you guys.
That's awesome.
Here you go, ladies. It's yours. So you want to hold on to it?
It's heavy. It's heavy. Don't drop it.
No, this is
Oh my gosh.
It's substantial.
That's amazing.
So what do you want to say to your fans?
Thank you. You guys are amazing. We love you so much.
Yes. Thank you very, very much.
Without you guys, the show would not be where it's
We
at
would not
right
be here today.
And and the thing about it is you guys can now walk in to the award show already winners, so go ahead and strut your stuff. Go ahead and gloat it. You know what I mean? Have no problem. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. Congratulations for the first award tonight.
Thank you so much.
All right, don't go away. Stars are arriving fast and furious, and you won't want to miss any of your favorites as we count down to tonight's big show. You're watching the People's Choice Awards live, red carpet here on Reels. But first, here's your second nominee for favorite movie star under 25.
The youngest star among the 25 under 25 finalists is also the hottest when it comes to big screen opportunities. Chloe has already appeared opposite stars like Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Sam Worthington, and Aaron Johnson. And next year she'll feature in Dark Shadows with none other than Johnny Depp. This year, Chloe stars in Hugo, the 3D fantasy adventure from Oscar winner Martin Scorsese. Not bad, hit girl. Chloe is only going to shine brighter over the next decade, and that's why she's one of our favorite stars under 25.
Still ahead, more from the People's Choice Awards 2012 live red carpet.
Welcome back to the People's Choice Awards live red carpet on Reels. Things are definitely heating up where I am, but for more Scoop, it is live.
Okay, because I mean they said I could just walk in whenever. Hi,
No,
it's me,
yeah.
America. It's me, Kathy Griffin.
Guys, you might know my guest here. This is Kathy Griffin. Kathy,
I heard that Vanessa Hudgens does like a million poses, and now I'm thinking I should just constantly.
are there any that you really want to experiment with
Just
right
the
now?
old school, like
With the booty bow,
the old school porn. Yeah.
which is a classic go-to.
Yeah. Well, now who have you seen here so far? Because I got excited to see Demi Lovato. She's on the edge.
I got excited to see Neil Patrick Harris was just up here, and it just ever calm.
Yes, NPH. Now he does it all.
He really does.
He does the Broadway, and look to the screaming fans. I love it.
Now tell me this one thing they might be screaming for, a brand new talk show. Tell me about this. What is going down?
Okay, so I have a show on Bravo coming out April 10th, and it's going to be a once-a-week hour. And, you know, I don't know how to describe it, except if you saw New Year's Eve with Anderson Cooper, and the way that he didn't know I was going to take my clothes off in Times Square on CNN, and then I did, I consider that to kind of be the pilot. So I don't really know what's going to happen, but hopefully it'll make people laugh, and I certainly am not taking any prisoners.
Now I was going to say, now you've alienated some celebs before. You'll take shots at them, no problem.
Honey, I'm running from people here tonight. So
How are you going to book guests?
No, that's the best part. I'm not even trying to book these celebrities because I need to keep avoiding them so I can keep talking smack about them.
So this will almost be like a guest list talk show potentially.
Well, potentially, but look, tonight when I'm here on the red carpet, I'm on research and development. I'm not here to make friends, people. I sound like someone on The Bachelor. When there's that point where they go, I'm not here to make friends.
That's right. Why don't we look into Kathy Griffin's crystal ball, if we will, for
What are
20.
my crystal balls? Let's talk about this push-up bra.
It's powerful. It's working.
Powerful. I think I might be able to generate a rumor that they're fake. Unfortunately, they're real, which is not allowed in Hollywood.
That's the poke test, in case you're wondering at home. That's the poke test.
I mean, look at myself. I can't take my eyes off myself.
Well, let's look into these crystal balls then. What is the prediction, the celebrity or entertainment prediction of 2012?
I think Chris Humphries is going to come back big. I think Chris Humphries is going to...
Is he going to score somebody else?
Yes, I think Chris Humphries is going to maybe start dating Kendall Kardashian, who's the other one kind of coming
A little young, sure.
A little young. I don't know how old they are anymore. And I'll be there to pick up the pieces if he has a bad breakup.
Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Kathy Griffin. Every bit of her. In the meantime, I think Sushan is with another powerful redhead on the red carpet. Could this be?
Yes, no crystal balls here, but very powerful himself. Jesse Tyler Ferguson. I mean, you just taped Barbara Walters' Most Fascinating People. Were you always fascinating, or did that just come about recently?
I'm actually only fascinating while I'm with Eric Stonestreet, apparently.
Yeah.
By myself, I'm very mundane and boring.
Yeah.
So.
Now that's got to have been kind of a surreal but real honor to be chosen for that list.
Yeah, I mean, when Barbara Walters says that you're worth her time, you listen.
Yeah,
and you show up.
What's that call like? You're like, oh, yeah, I think I could be fascinating.
I thought that I was like, well, this is something I'm going to wake up from later. I'm like, I had the craziest dream that my publicist said Barbara Walters wanted me on that list. It's insane. Insane.
Now, Modern Family, the show, has taken some pretty insane, funny, hilarious vacations. Is there a place that you would love to see the show go to?
You know, I would really like to go visit Gloria's family in Colombia. I think there's a lot of opportunity for some serious humor there.
That's really good.
A major fish out of water story.
I'm gonna send this to the writers. All right, so I wanted to share some personal information about you. First of all, congratulations on your new dog.
Ah, there
Leafy.
he is. Look at him. So
he's
sweet.
cute.
He's real cute.
So listen, you know, we're all about giving here tonight, and we wanted to make sure that we gifted you and Leaf with something.
Are you kidding me?
You know, I mean, who cares
It's
about
TV
the
wrapped
awards?
where you just open.
Exactly.
Come
Here it
on.
is. They're organic doggy treats. They're taped.
For a split second, I thought they were cufflinks. but this is even better.
No, this is for Leaf, not
organic,
for you.
Though. It's the only eats organic food.
Nothing but the best. You know, it's a
Thank you. So
fascinating
sweet.
dog for a fascinating man. Yes, congratulations. I mean,
That's very sweet
who
of
needs
you.
one of those Waterford crystal things? You know what I mean? You just
I'm walking
walked
home
away.
with the big award. The big award, y'all. Look at this.
Well, good. I'm so glad that you were able to come by and give these to your pooch. So I'm going to give that
I
to
actually
you.
will wear them as cufflinks, so if you don't mind.
No, not at all. You can do whatever you want here. All right. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
stopping
you,
by.
thank
Steve, who you got on the red carpet?
I've got the beautiful Julianne Hough. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing so well. Let's talk about Rock of Ages. I saw this on Broadway. Now it's coming to the big screen with the world's most dynamic cast maybe of all time.
You got that right, definitely.
Here's what I want to do. Let's do a little word association. I'm just going to say one of your co-stars' names. First thing that comes to mind. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alec Baldwin.
Hilarious.
Tom Cruise.
Brilliant.
Russell Brand.
Funny, hilarious, I don't know.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Fierce.
I think she's a winner. You just won word association.
Really?
Yeah,
Awesome.
Absolutely. There is no gift, unfortunately.
Dang it.
Tell me, I mean, what is it like whenever you're working on a movie like that and you have so many big name stars? Is it easier to get the job done or more difficult?
I think going into it, you're a little nervous, but then once you actually get to know them, they're so unbelievable and so welcoming that you almost get more confidence because they give it to you. So there's pressure, but I like being under pressure. It makes me work harder. So.
All right, you had a big year with Footloose. It's time to play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Here we go.
How many degrees away do you think you are? Can you figure this out?
I think we worked it out to where I'm like 3 degrees.
And we think you're closer. Really? We think you're even closer. This is better.
How? What is your...
How about 1 degree away? Tom Cruise and Kevin Bacon, A Few Good Men.
There you go.
Did that just turn your night around?
I think so. I'm on fire now. Woo! No, it's exciting though. I loved playing Ariel and Footloose, and in fact, we just found out that the release is going to be on March 6th for the DVD. So
nice.
We're excited, and yeah, it was so much fun. But I'm excited to be here tonight, though. This is a pretty fun show.
How about this? There's going to be a lot of after parties. We'll let you go with this. A lot of after parties tonight for everybody out there watching who just needs a basic step to get them by in a club tonight. What's that step? I can learn it.
A little step touch, little.
Uh-oh.
You know, like a little. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That's a,
hey.
The hip going
all right.
forward too. Yeah.
We are doing something here. Less than 30 minutes away from the first award show of the season, and since tonight is all about the people, we want to hear from you. So hit us up on Twitter and send in your questions and comments now. And don't go away. More stars, more awards, surprises, and more clues for what you have in store tonight. You don't want to miss any of it. But before we go to break, let's check out your third nominee for a favorite movie star under 25.
When he isn't dreaming about driving an ice cream truck, Rupert Grint is the loyal and heroic Ron Weasley in Harry Potter. Grint celebrated the final installment of the mega franchise the only way he knew how, by showing support to his friends. At the July premiere of Rise of the Planet of the Apes, he wore an I Heart Tom Felton shirt in support of his Harry Potter co-star. That's just one of the reasons why Rupert Grint is a favorite star under the age of 25.
There's more to come from the People's Choice Awards 2012 Live Red Carpet.
back outside the Nokia Theater in downtown LA. The stars are roaming the red carpet, getting ready for the People's Choice Awards, the official kickoff to the awards season. Now, don't forget, there are still 2 awards open for voting, and the winner will be revealed live in tonight's PCAs. The categories are Favorite New TV Comedy. We've got New Girl, Last Man Standing, Broke Girls, and a few others. Are you keeping up with us here? Then Favorite New TV Drama, Terra Nova, Once Upon a Time. I think you can see what we're doing. Here's what you got to do. Go to peopleschoice.com, get on there, and be sure to voice your choice. You'll see it all on one screen there. You'll feel very good. Also, hit us up on Facebook and peopleschoice.com. We've got you covered. Now, time is ticking. I think it's time to go over to Suchin Pak.
Well, I'm standing here with the beautiful Aaliyah Michelle. I mean, literally, I'm not going to drool on your dress. I really am not going to do that. But you've got to tell me, who is this?
It's Marchesa, and it's very heavy and it's a little cold, but it's lovely.
Absolutely glamorous for a night like this. Now, you're coming back for season 4 in Glee. Your character is coming back. How exciting is that? Now, what can we expect for the future?
Wow, well, we'll be graduated, so I wonder where we'll be going to school, what we'll be doing. We'll have to get jobs. I mean, it's all such grown-up stuff, so I'm so excited.
It's sort of like it expands sort of the storyline. It's a whole new world.
It's really great. That's why I'm so excited for this next season, because we're really going to get to be doing different things and in new locations and stuff like that.
Now, I saw we were talking as the Hunger Games cast came by on the red carpet.
So I can't, I'm freaking out. I have to, control myself, seriously.
Every time the trailer comes on, I'm like, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to freak out.
I'm so excited. Well, I mean, I'm so happy that I know what's going to happen in the movie, but it's the best.
Isn't it fun to come to something like this and sort of see everybody all in one place?
It's so great. It's so many people you love from TV, that you love from film and everything, so it's the best. It's the best award show.
Obviously, it's also a celebration about music. If you could sing a duet with anyone in the world, who would it be?
Well, it would be a tie between Barbra Streisand and Celine Dion, definitely.
It's the big hitters. Yeah, go for the gold, right? Of course. Well, thank you so much. You look beautiful, beautiful tonight. Yeah, have fun tonight. All right, Steve, you're up on the top of the red carpet. Who you got?
Busy over here. Is that the worst joke of all time? Busy Phillips of Cougar Town.
It's not super original. I'm not going to lie.
It's not.
I
get 0 points. Hey, you've got some exciting news about Cougar Town. Do you want to drop a little bomb? I hear good things.
The new season is looking so fantastic, and we had our TCA crash, the cocktail party the other night, and all the critics were super excited about the first 5 episodes of the season that they'd seen. And Paulie said we're definitely going to be back on the air in March, but maybe sooner.
Wow. Yeah, I heard a rumor February. Let's start a rumor right now.
Okay.
Tweet that.
I'll tweet that out.
It's getting tweeted right now. Tell me a little bit about the viewing parties, too. What do you make of all those? And are you drinking as much wine if you go to one of those as you do in the show?
Well, it's so embarrassing. Anyone who follows my Twitter feed will know that I went to Chicago last weekend and hosted a viewing party with one of the writers, and literally have not been that drunk since I was 22.
Oh, really?
Well, my kid was at home in LA with her dad, and I just went for it. I was with the fans, and they want to drink with us, and I went big. I'm not gonna lie.
Go big or go home, Busy.
That's what I have always said, right. And we had a blast, and it's just, it's a real grassroots effort to kind of remind the fans that we're coming back and to tune in when we do, because it's hard to be off the air for so long. Yeah. But Bill Lawrence is just he's the creator, showrunner of our show, is just making the best of this situation and paying for these viewing parties all over the country. Just so, it's unprecedented. I've never heard of it happening on any other show.
Well, how about this? When it comes to TV, we do know there's a little bit of magic in editing. How about we play a little penny can right here, right now? Do I have some pennies? Tough, Busy, you got to work it out. Take a few. Let's step back a little bit, shall we?
Where's the can? That can's too small. That is not regulation size.
It's not a regulation can?
Not a regulation size penny can.
All right, we each get one penny toss. Here we go.
Okay, ready?
That was an error. One of them. Oh, she got it.
That was me.
Unbelievable. The rest are just thrown down. All right, Busy Phillips killed it in penny can. In the meantime, I think it's time for another brain teaser for you folks at home. Here's the next clue for who's taking part in tonight's biggest moments. But don't worry, if you don't know the answer, you'll find out when you watch tonight's People's Choice Awards. Check it out. Wow.
Had this comedian not dedicated his life to making us laugh, he might have dedicated himself to the church. He actually dreamed of becoming a Catholic priest when he was little, but he gave up confessions for impressions. He did his very first impression at the age of 2, a spot-on James Cagney. I'm still working on mine. Why I oughta... Maybe I should just stick to hosting.
Okay, great. There it is. All right, I'm standing here with Whitney Cummings. Whitney, you obviously got the memo.
I know, Green, we're matching.
What is this?
You look much better.
It's a
You
little
have more
embarrassing.
cleavage. I know,
I
it's
don't
good.
know
It's
what's
like our
going on
Christmas
here.
episode.
All right, you know, such a big year for you. Not only your own show, creator of Two Broke Girls. It's the return of the funny woman at last.
It's very exciting to have so many funny ladies on TV, and not only in front of the camera. I mean, Kat Dennings and Beth Barris, the girl Zoe Deschanel, so many, Maya Rudolph and Christina Applegate. I mean, it's like, it's bonkers. It's actually like, it's kind of embarrassing for guys, but a lot of women writers also. You know, Zoe Deschanel's show was created by Liz Merriweather and me, and my showrunners are women. We have so many women writers. So it's cool not just in front of the camera, but also writers, creators, directors. It's awesome.
Because that's really where the difference is and the importance is. Now, what show would we be surprised to find on your DVR?
Oh, God. Oh, this is embarrassing.
Good.
You know what? I'm obsessed with this show called Snapped. It's where women...
I know. I know. Yeah. They go crazy.
It's where women go crazy and kill their husband. I love that show. Is that terrible?
No, it's a little psycho, but it's not terrible.
Psycho. That's probably an insight into my mind. I also love all the new shows. I love The New Girl. I love all these new shows that are on. But I do love The New Girl. I think a lot of people get obsessed with the idea that women compete with each other. Like, oh, you must hate Zoe Deschanel. You must hate. I mean, I love women comedians. I love funny women.
All love.
So I think I think people will be surprised to know that I watch The New Girl. I mean, obviously Two Broke Girls. Cougar Town. I just saw Busy. I watch these shows, and we all support each other, which is really awesome.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, you look great in green, if I have to say so myself.
I'm a little pale.
Yeah.
But
Well, we're about 20 minutes away from the show. We're going to kickstart the awards again by revealing the winner for favorite network TV drama, and they have a message for you guys. Is it The Good Wife, Grey's Anatomy, House, Supernatural, or The Vampire Diaries? The only way to find out is to keep watching after the break. But first, here's your fourth nominee for favorite movie star under 25. You're watching the People's Choice Awards live red carpet on Reels.
Tom turned the sniveling Draco Malfoy into a tragic anti-hero by the time Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 wrapped up this summer. After that, he was back to his dastardly ways, playing one of the bad guys in Rise of the Planet of the Apes. When he isn't terrorizing audiences, Tom likes to dabble in a bit of music, but don't expect him to go pro anytime soon. It's strictly a hobby. The versatile Felton is one of our favorite stars under the age of 25.
Don't go away. We've got more from the People's Choice Awards 2012 live red carpet.
Welcome back to the People's Choice Awards live red carpet on Reels. We are closing in on the big event, but we still have plenty of business to take care of here on the red carpet. And with me now, Gene Simmons and family. What's going on?
My beautiful wife, Shannon.
Hello.
And can we start here? You guys have been together for so long, 28 years, then you marry. How has life changed since marriage?
I don't know. I think we're going to get divorced now.
No!
Do it. Oh! Well, there's no more drama.
Seriously, do it.
We're so boring now.
Yeah, we're boring. But she made that. That's our son, Nick.
Yeah, and he's exciting.
He's exciting. Yeah. Nick, do you want them to stay together, though, I hope?
No, they're creepy when they're happy. I want them to divorce.
Okay.
Seriously.
All right, so we are starting a divorce story here. Sad as it may be, we have to do it. By the way,
It's happy.
What's a happy divorce? Okay, that's a different take on divorce. How about Kiss back on tour this summer? Do you get nervous still?
No, not at all. We have every intention of going out there and showing all the little boys how the big boys do it. The full onslaught. This is World War III. Kiss is going out in July. We're going to show all the little boys, A, B, C, D, E, F. We're going to show you how the big guys do it. This July.
Are you calling anybody out in particular?
Everybody that dares get up on that stage, you come over here. We'll show you what we got.
Wow. And do you have any sort of nerves of like, all right, I got to hit a lot of high notes. There's a lot of stuff you got to deliver on.
Singing is highly overrated. Most of the people
doesn't hit high notes, does he?
No high notes. Most of the people in there who sings do it with tapes anyway. Those are karaoke singers. We do it live.
Wow.
This is fresh meat.
Boom.
Sacrificed live on stage every night in front of a stadium full of people.
The gauntlet has been laid down. Maybe from the Simmons family, I could let you go with this since we can't do a sacrifice here on stage tonight. Maybe the favorite movie of the past year from the Simmons family would be?
Wow.
You like Sherlock or The Help, right?
I love The Help.
Wow.
Gene Simmons loving The Help.
Is the Meryl Streep performance from this year? Because that was wonderful.
She was magnificent,
Wonderful.
but the poignant moment in The Help had to do with poop, and that's why it's a classic movie.
Boom. So if you haven't seen The Help
You're
yet.
not a movie fan, and you don't know what I'm talking about. The poop moment is worthy of an Academy Award.
That alone is why we do these live on Reels. It's so quotable.
His family comes down to poop.
It's either true or it's
I'm moving
not.
out. Get out of here.
By the way, we can't say what I was about to say.
No, you can't even say it. All right. And cut. All right, we are jump-starting the award season by giving away, yes, more awards. I mean, who needs to wait for the actual show, right? So here's a message from the People's Choice for favorite network TV drama. Oh, and you also chose them for favorite sci-fi fantasy show. Roll it.
Wow, two of them. People's Choice Award 2012, favorite network TV drama, Supernatural. Y'all guys are awesome. We know we're here and still going because of you. So to honor us like this, thanks.
And we want to really, really thank you for the fans who stayed up tireless nights voting for us.
Over and over and over again.
Especially our mothers, because we're pretty sure we're up. And we'd also like to thank you again for two, because that way when the camera's off, we don't have to start punching each other.
Yeah, we each get one. Thanks, guys.
Well, we are just moments away from the big show, but I'm standing here with Nathan Fillion from the Castle. Now, we have hundreds of millions of votes for the People's Choice Awards tonight. I feel like you're responsible for about half of them. I mean, you've been such an avid tweeter getting your fans to vote for the show.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a definite advantage in tonight's outcome, is the internet savviness of our particular brand of fans.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, speaking of your fans, this show has just resonated with a big audience. What is it about this show, do you think, that really caught the attention?
You know, who knows when it's the right time for what kind of a show? But I'll say this, our show is lighthearted. It's easy to watch, and people are enjoying it, thank God.
Now, of course, this show is all about celebrating the best in all of these categories, but what would we be surprised to find on your DVR that may not be the best, but a guilty pleasure?
If Castle was a guilty pleasure?
Yeah. Besides Castle, if there was another show on your DVR list, we'd be surprised to find that you really love. Is there a TV show that you really love?
I don't know if you'd be surprised. I really love Community. I really love Modern Family. I really love them. It's rare that I laugh out loud watching a television program. I laugh out loud constantly watching those shows. Suburgatory just hit my DVR. I'm laughing out loud. I'm loving these shows.
I love all those smart brain comedies, right? Well, thank you so much. We're just moments away from the show, so I'm going to let you get inside. Thank you so much for stopping by. Congratulations with everything,
Thank you very
by
much.
the way. And time is ticking. We're moments away. Like I said, I have to get going myself, Steve. I got to get back into the big show.
Suchin, why do you have to go? You're leaving me out here.
I know, Steve. I have another big job ahead. I'm heading inside the theater to get all the backstage scoop live during the People's Choice Awards. It's a tough job, but you know, we call the big guns. I'm
Suchin,
ready for it.
Remember us, will you? Remember us on the inside. It's been great covering this red carpet with you. Can't wait to see who wins and what they have to say to you backstage. So good luck.
I'll be tweeting and texting, Steve.
She's
I
tweeting
mean, I'm
and
going to
texting.
miss you.
Okay, so tweet and text along with Suchin Pak backstage. So.
All right. Bye, Steve. Well, I'm signing off for Team Pak over here. Good luck with the rest of the show. I'm sure you'll do great. Just smile, relax, have fun.
Suchin, Team Patterson will hold it down for you in the meantime. And for
Fantastic.
everybody at home, don't go away just yet. We've got a lot more live from the red carpet. But first, here's your fifth and final nominee for Favorite Movie Actor Under 25.
From awkward bookworm to fashionable heroine, Emma Watson grew up on screen in the Harry Potter franchise as Hermione Granger. Off-screen, Emma has become a fashion icon and trendsetter, as well as one of the most sought-after young actresses on the planet. In addition to an appearance in My Week with Marilyn, Emma has also been rumored for the lead in a new version of Beauty and the Beast. Not bad, Hermione. That's why Emma Watson is one of our favorite stars under the age of 25.
Stick around, the People's Choice Awards 2012 live red carpet coverage continues.
Welcome back to the People's Choice Awards live red carpet on Reels. We are just minutes away from the first award show of the season. The stars have all arrived and the place is going crazy getting ready for the show. People now heading into the theater, but we aren't done yet. We've got the lovely ladies of Hot in Cleveland.
Howdy. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. Now tell me this, you guys made a late appearance here. There was traffic. Explain this to the people at home. This was like almost a police escort situation.
We were working today on our show, and we finished. And
we finished, and the four of us, Betty and Valerie and Wendy and myself, came together in the limo, and we're like, "Are we going to make it? Are we going to make it?"
And there was traffic in LA on the freeways tonight.
Go figure.
Wednesday night, downtown LA, you're going to hit bad traffic.
All right, Betty White is sitting next to. Do you have any guesses? You want any last minute guesses?
I mean, she'd be thrilled if it was Robert Redford. George Clooney would be great too.
Who? Robert Pattinson, Edward Cullen himself. How will Betty feel about this?
Does she know who he is?
Do we think, is she not a twihard?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
But
Betty knows who
fall
everyone
madly
is.
in love with her, and they'll be smitten before the evening is
Like we all do. Okay, ladies, you get to go inside to the show now. Thank you so much for stopping up here. Enjoy. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out live on the red carpet with us. For myself and the lovely Suchin Pak, this has been the People's Choice Awards live red carpet here on Reels.